Hey everyone, this is Mr. Van, and I wanted to make a quick little video to talk about the announcements that came out from summer school yesterday. And I know it's going to be going like wildfire through everyone, so wanted to make sure we got ahead of it and had all the information for students as quick as possible. So here we go. First, let's start with the big news. VSB, and I think many districts are going to follow in their path, if they have not already, has officially canceled face-to-face summer school. There will be no face-to-face summer school. There will be no sign-ups through the summer.vsb.bc.ca website. That is all not happening. What VSB is doing instead is they are offering online July summer school classes through the already available online distributor, VLN. So that's Vancouver Learning Network, and their address is vlns.ca. Here are the key points to know. Summer school is only going to be available this year for grades 10, 11, and 12 completion classes. There's no remedial, there's no getting ahead in the sense of preview rather. There's no preview classes, no remedial classes, and there will not be any grade 8 or 9 classes. There will only be grade 10, 11, and 12 credited classes. The grade you are in does not matter because if you're qualified for the class, then you're fine. So for example, if you finished your Math 9 this year, you're a grade 9 student, you finish your Math 9 and you want to get ahead in Math 10, you were planning to do that in summer school, you can sign up even though you're a grade 9 because the course you'll be taking will be Math 10. So as long as it falls in the 10, 11, 12 and you are eligible, you can do it. So some information about VLN. As I said, it is the Vancouver Learning Network school. It is the one that is connected to VSB, and I'll come back in a second with why I'm recommending them specifically, but you do have other options as well. Traditionally, VLN operates on these first two. So they have both the full year options, that is when a student signs up and they have 12 months to complete a class. You can sign up any day of the year. For the last week or two, they've had their signups closed, and that's while they've been getting ready for this decision around summer school, I think. You can sign up for a full year class. You'll have 12 months to complete it. Those signups are reopening this Monday after the weekend, May 4th. And those are going to be courses just like VLN always offers when you do a 12-month class. Make sure that you are qualified to start that class. So for example, if I was in grade 10 and I was doing Science 10 right now, I wouldn't yet be able to sign up for the grade 11 Chem or Physics or Biology. So you need to make sure that you are qualified to start doing these classes, right? Those are available and they'll be open May 4th. The thing that VLN normally offers is their spring summer, and students might be familiar. This is the May, June, July 3-month window where teachers put students specifically into one of their normal classes, but they put all students in it together that are doing this over 3 months. And traditionally, this gets you more attention from the teachers because they're trying to get everyone to finish within that period of time. When July hits, the full year courses get less attention so that they can really focus on the students trying to finish quickly. This one is canceled. You cannot do the spring summer this year, and the reason they're doing it is because they are now taking over the July option. So while there will be no face-to-face, as I was saying, 10, 11, and 12s will have the online option. So if you want to do summer school in the most traditional sense that you still can, it's going to be VLN summer. And this one opens up 1 week later than the full year ones. So you'll see on the VLN list, there will be specifically full year options when you go to sign up, and there will also be ones that say summer. You are looking for the summer ones if you're looking to do it in July. Some students may know this, some students may not, but VLN has often been very kind about allowing students to roll over if they chose to do a spring summer and then they didn't finish in time. That will not be possible with the VLN summer options. Just like if you took a class at Tech and did it for the 5 weeks in the summer and then you didn't finish, nobody showed up on the day after summer school was over to let you complete it. VLN is going to be operating the same way as I understand it this time as well. So if you sign up for a VLN summer course, it is crucial that you are ready to do that for 5 weeks straight in July. That's going to mean 4 hours a day, going with what summer school traditionally is, looking at about 4 hours a day of screen time. So for those students who are thinking, sometimes I like to do 2, and I know there's lots of students out there who like to do 2 summer school classes, I really, this is just me saying this, and talk to your family, talk to your own grade school counselor. I'm really not recommending that for the majority of my students. I think just 8 hours of screen time is just far too much. And that would be in addition to whatever you might already be doing, talking to your friends, being on Snapchat, whatever else it is. So be mindful of how much screen time you're signing up for when you do a VLN summer school class. So we've talked about the stricter deadlines, that there won't be these rollovers. You will have to finish in July if you sign up for the VLN summer, just like if you do face-to-face normally. You have to finish it in those 5 weeks. The first, it basically runs to the long weekend of August. So decisions to make around that, and that's where I really want to link in with this. Make sure you talk to your counselor. That's Mr. Weisberg for grade 8s. That's Mr. Neek for grade 9s. That's going to be Mr. Courier for grade 10s, myself for the 11s, and Ms. McGilvery for the grade 12s. Make sure you're checking with your counselor to see if you're making options that make sense. Make sure to talk to your family. Make sure to get all of the information. And I just want to kind of finish off by saying the reason why I might recommend using VLN. There's two. One, I personally have done a bunch of time with them in the summer, and I found them to be just an excellent group of people and caring educators. And from that, we're going to have connections to them. We are more able to get in touch with teachers both during the year and when we come back from summer in August when it's been in a VSB school, and so we'll have those connections with VLN teachers. The other reason I recommend it is they give us, the counseling department, we get updates on how students are doing throughout the year. So you don't have to worry about did the mark get in? Did my school get my mark? Is it making to my transcript? If you do the VLN school, it's guaranteed to get on there. You finish the course, it's done. Don't worry about it. You don't have to worry about collecting report cards, bringing those to counselors, getting information in. There won't be any problems. There's lots of great online schools out there. I know many of my students have used them, and I've been impressed as well. But my endorsement would definitely be for VLN on this one, and I think this school-wide we would agree on that. So lots to remember as you're making your decisions. Just to reiterate the key points, grade 10 to 12 courses only. Your grade does not matter. What grade you're in does not matter, but what level course you are does. And we're only offering 10 to 12 summer. All summer school will be through VLN if you're looking to do it locally, and it'll only be available online. If you want to do a full year class where you have 12 months to complete it, you're going to be signing up anytime after May 4th. Anytime ever after that. And if you're looking to do the specific normal timeline of summer school, like you would do face-to-face, you're going to be signing up starting May 11th. I don't think we're going to see that same rush of students who are trying to fill all the spots, because VLN doesn't have the same class ratios that normal classes do face-to-face. So I'm not imagining that we're going to see things selling out like we do in summer school, within hours sometimes for some of the highly sought-after courses. That said, I would take these, 10 or so days, make your decisions, and be ready to sign up May 11th if you want to. I would not dilly-daddle on this one. And then if you sign up for those, make sure you remember it's 5 weeks, and you'd have to get it done in that time. No extensions on those ones. Take advantage of talking to your counselor, get the right information, and stay safe out there. Okay, take care.